War rarely begins with a single reason. Official statements talk about security, alliances, and threats, but behind many conflicts lies something far more powerful: energy, oil. And in 2026, two regions of the world, thousands of miles apart, suddenly became the center of global tension: Iran in the Middle East and Venezuela in South America. Some analysts believe these two conflicts may not be separate at all. They may be part of the same geopolitical puzzle. Modern civilization depends on oil. It fuels transportation, industry, electricity, and global trade. And the countries that control the largest oil reserves often hold enormous political power. Two of the most important players in the system are Iran and Venezuela. Venezuela holds the largest proven oil reserves in the world, estimated at around 300 billion barrels. Iran, meanwhile, sits beside the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most critical oil choke points on Earth. Nearly 20% of global oil shipments pass through this narrow waterway. Control these energy routes and you influence the global economy. In early 2026, the United States carried out a dramatic operation in Venezuela. The country's leader, Nicolás Maduro, was captured following a U.S. military campaign that had been building for months. Officially, the mission targeted corruption, criminal networks, and political instability. But another factor quickly appeared in public statements. Oil. U.S. officials and analysts acknowledged that Venezuela's vast oil reserves were a major strategic interest. American oil companies were expected to invest billions to rebuild the country's damaged energy infrastructure. To critics, it looked like geopolitics. To supporters, it was about stabilizing global energy supplies. But the story did not end there. Just weeks after the events in Venezuela, tensions escalated dramatically with Iran. Iranian forces began laying naval mines in the Strait of Hormuz, threatening one of the most important oil shipping routes on Earth. In response, US and allied forces launched military strikes on Iranian vessels in the region. If the strait were fully blocked, oil prices could skyrocket. Energy analysts warned that global markets could face severe disruptions. Suddenly, the stability of the entire energy system was at risk. For some observers, the timing raised questions. Why secure access to Venezuelan oil just before a potential conflict that could disrupt Middle Eastern oil supplies? Some analysts believe the answer lies in energy strategy. If the Persian Gulf becomes unstable, alternative oil sources become extremely valuable, and Venezuela holds the largest reserves on Earth. Control of that supply could help stabilize markets if Middle Eastern oil flows are interrupted. But others see something more deliberate: a long-term strategy to control the world's most important energy regions. Iran and Venezuela have maintained close economic ties for years. Both countries face international sanctions and often work together to keep oil exports flowing. In some cases, shipping networks used to move Iranian oil were also used to transport Venezuelan crude around sanctions. Energy cooperation between the two nations became an economic